Hi, my name is Melissa, and I did my research paper on universities and the use of activity-based budgeting. So first off, what is a budget, and why would a university want to use one? The use of budgets are done for many different reasons. They help with setting goals, controlling the flow of money, and running effectively. And there are many different types of budgets that universities can use, but one that has become more and more popular is the use of activity-based budgeting. So what is activity-based budgeting? As defined in our textbook, it is a budgeting approach that focuses on the budget of the cost of the activities necessary to produce and sell products and services. So in other words, activities that have costs are tied to different goals, and then from then we can create a budget. To start the budget, you start with looking at the results and then work backward and see what activities created them. This is different from the cost budget approach because it's basically just backwards from that without looking at the results and then looking at the activities that created them. So what are some advantages of activity-based budgeting within universities? Well, one is you can see the costs and benefits for every activity. This is important when you're wondering if you can increase tuition, so you would look at the activities and see, what are the costs and benefits of doing that. Another one is it allows leaders to see opportunities and threats within the budget. An example of that is if there's a decrease in enrollments, you can link that through the activity and see, where that's coming from and what activity might be causing that. Another advantage is it can save money from not doing unnecessary steps. With this, you can see, with activity-based budgeting, you can see what activities are making money and what are not. So you can pretty much eliminate an activity if you see that it's unnecessary and not moving towards your goal. Another advantage is it provides useful information about financial performance of different courses. So this is pretty important with universities, and I think it's important for them to know what courses are making money and what aren't. And so, that's an advantage of why a university would use activity-based budgeting. So now what are some disadvantages of using this approach? Most of the disadvantages are tied to the strengths of activity-based budgeting. Some activities won't be supported by activity-based budgeting because they don't generate enough revenue to keep going. An example of this is the library and the university police. If you were to look at the budget and see that maybe they're not making enough revenue to, take up the costs that they make, some would think that you need to eliminate this, when in reality that's not how it should be done. So it's important that financial leaders know how to use and make the budget so that they can make decisions. So for my conclusion, activity-based budgeting is popular in universities. It helps them generate as much revenue as they can by looking at the activities that are profitable and making them money, and spending more time on making those better. I think the advantages outweigh the disadvantages, and if implemented activity-based budgeting, they will make more money by seeing what activities are most profitable. And that's kind of what the big thing about activity-based budgeting is you can see exactly which activities are making money and which aren't. And with the university, they do like to make money, so it is really nice to be able to use that. Thank you.